Dear Administrator, ever since the official release of Arcanite's Endfield, Talos 2 has welcomed numerous explorers and builders of boundless passion, intellect, and spirit of altruism. Together, administrators from across the world have filled the world of Endfield with life and riches. As of February 1st, 2026, power transmission lines laid down by every administrator of the world have reached a total length of 42,195,240,313 meters, and a total of 23,271,228 shared facilities have received repairs. An Easy Stash facility located in the hub of Valley 4 also received the most installations and repairs, totaling 4,342,952 repairs. We hereby thank administrators of the entire world for your efforts in joint construction and mutual support. To make the team creation easier for administrators and improve the early game experiences in combat and exploration, all administrators who complete the main mission, Chapter 1, Process 1, Break the Siege, shall receive a progress reward. Designation Selection Permit 1. Use this permit to designate and acquire one of the 6-star operators featured in the basic headhunting banner. This item will be delivered by mail. Administrators who have already completed or will be completing the said mission will receive the item after a quick update on February 5th, 2026. In the future, we will consider sending this progress reward via an in-game feature so that the receiving item will be more of an intuitive process. Meanwhile, during the last 2 weeks, the project team have received plenty of valuable suggestions from multiple channels, including surveys, customer support feedback, and community discussions. We have referenced these suggestions as well as the administrators' in-game behavioral data to improve in-game content. The previous update optimized the claiming of AIC factory simulation rewards and reduced the stats and resistances of certain enemies. In addition to these tweaks, we have hope that our dev comms will prove timely and comprehensive updates on optimizations that are ready to go, as well as those in the works for future updates. Optimizations ready to go. Enemy stats optimizations. To improve the administrator's exploration experience, we have lowered the enemy levels at various exploration levels, including level 6. The drop is from 60 to 55. Post-adjustment level is level 55. Enemies drop the same loot as pre-adjustment levels of level 60. And for exploration 7, the level reductions from 70 to 60. Post-adjustment level 60 enemies drop the same loot as pre-adjustment level 70. I kind of disagree with this because this makes the game a bit easier on the end game, and I kind of like the challenge whenever I'm facing the enemies. Many people are pretty casual about it, and they don't like that sort of challenge, but I kind of disagree with this a bit. Makes the game way too easier. I like to show off my teams and skill sets, especially since once you get to characters that are level 90, these guys are pretty much a breeze to go through. Early game operator progression support. Administrators who reach authority levels 16, 17, and 18 will directly receive a number of Ferrium components for assembling a blue quality gear. Administrators who have reached 28, 29, and 30 will receive a number of Crystal components. Administrators who have reached levels 28, 29, and 30 will directly receive a number of Crystal components for assembling purple quality gear. Upon reaching authority levels listed above, administrators will receive enough components to assemble 4 pieces of gear of the listed quality. This will improve combat experience before the administrators construct and develop their AIC factories. Administrators who have already reached the listed authority levels shall receive compensation items via in-game mail. AIC factory control optimizations. A feature to quickly switch all selected facilities on and off has been added to the top view mode. Thank God. Thank fucking God. This will make it easier for administrators to quickly allocate power resources during low power. So nice. If we can do a bulk action for that, that'd be great. Map experience optimizations. Distribution of nearby enemies for several TP points, raw material gathering sites, and mining spots of the map have been adjusted to improve the administrator's experience when setting up AIC facilities in these locations. Other optimizations is adjusted difficulty designs for a number of percussive devices. Some of them are pretty challenging, I will have to say. So there's several optimizations in the works for future updates, so they're not going to be placed in now, but for the future. Additionally, based on long-term monitoring of in-game data and feedback from the community, we will continue to work on various optimizations for future updates. Most of these changes will be released within the next 2 updates. They include, but are not limited to, the following: resource allocation and experience optimization, adding more early game headhunting resources and sources, adding more sources of AIC quota as players have reflected the limited amount of AIC quota available during the early game. Optimizing several tasks in Operation Manual. Optimizing protocol spaces for materials. Players can now challenge these protocol spaces with their team at max HP. That's really nice because once you do the deep dives at that 120 sanity, they always have to find like a little one of those spaces, the hubs, to replenish. The AIC factory, optimizing the display of shared facilities and cutscenes, optimizing the management of shared facilities so they can be deleted directly from the map screen, optimizing the quick stash logic functionality of filled bottles, optimizing the UI so that players' own zipline facilities can be better distinguished from shared zipline facilities, adding the mini-map during the ziplining to improve navigation during exploration, increasing the maximum zoom-out top view mode, adding a feature on PC that lets players exit top view mode by pressing the escape key. I use controller, so that's not an issue for me. Allowing AIC facility construction outside the core AIC area, allowing AIC facility construction outside the core AIC area. Optimizing the display of completed simulations and adding engraved medals for completing simulation. Nice. EC medals. Interactions and quality of life. Optimizing the acceptance of new missions after mission completion to improve the clarity of mission guidance and navigation. Adding tips for missions that can unlock new areas. Optimizing the mail cache. Rare gatherables can now go to mail cache and directly move into the depot once claimed. Yeah, that's nice. Optimizing the appearance and frequencies of red dot reminders so they can be less intrusive. People's OCDs kick in pretty aggressively. Optimizing the displays of materials left in rare gathering sites. Optimizing the controller experience, making controller button remapping more comprehensive. Thank you. Adding a quick claim feature for cabin products and auto production setup feature for production cabins aboard Dijon. Adding a quick claim feature for clues and an auto clue placement feature for the reception room aboard the Dijon. That's nice. Adding a remote quick claim for recycling stations that becomes available after meeting certain criteria. So nice. Combat. Optimizing visual cues and effects that appears when enemies are about to attack. Optimizing team supports and picking up drops and loot. Optimizing teammates following action, movement paths, and collision effects. Optimizing the logic for exiting battle. I'm disappointed that they didn't have anything for targeting UI, because the targeting UI is such a problem for me. Maybe it's just like my eyesight, or maybe it's just like the backdrop of the various colors and what's going on in the field, but there's like so much density when the fight's going on. I'm trying to target the little guys so I can focus on the big guy later. Really intrusive. We hope that the formation optimization and changes will give our administrator a better gaming experience. Other improvements are also in the works. We will constantly reference our administrator's feedback and suggestions. In the future, we will continue to use DevComms as a means to convey and introduce our latest optimization. The development of Talos 2 relies on our administrator support. Once again, we thank every administrator across the world for your constant support and encouragement for Arcanite's Endfield team. Nice. I think this is a good path forward. It reminds me a lot of the, this week at Bungie, this week in Destiny kind of patch notes. They're heading in a good direction overall. I do think that this is a negative for the overall feel of the game. Maybe everyone likes it and everyone's fine with it. I'm on the fence. I disagree with it. But everything else seems to be very positive for a casual player experience. No notes on the future content in relation to the game, just what is currently existing within the game. And it seems that they're taking the feedback from various outlets. I know that you can provide feedback directly on the Discord channel if you have a very specific issue, and it just gets upvoted based on who's there. So, I mean, that's kind of limiting. And the surveys, I'm glad they're taking the surveys into effect, because I do spend a lot of time myself on giving, comprehensive feedback for users. So that's everything. And remember, you are the